Hello everybody, I am Chantel and welcome to the front nine of Christie Lake Disc Golf Course in Hamilton, Ontario. This is one of my favorite courses, so I was really excited to come play it for you guys. It was also really busy. I was surprised, but there are a couple holes that say they are a par 3, but we are playing them as par 4s because that's how we usually play them for tournaments and on U-Disc. So hole 1 is a par 3, 230 feet. I am throwing my Star Leopard, and I'm just kind of aiming at those trees in the middle of the fairway and hoping it fades in toward the basket and misses them. But I just leave it a little low. The line looked good. I just got to get it a little higher. So I'm left with this outside of the circle putt. And it is a little uphill as well. And I just yank it a little right, so I miss it, and I am looking at this for my par. Hole 2 is a par 3, 207 feet. This is just a straight shot. I will be throwing my G-Star Mako 3. You can see the basket down there. It's just basically perfectly straight, or maybe a little bit of a flex, but just trying to keep it really straight. I need to disc down to a putter though. I hit near the basket, but it just keeps skipping. So I am left with this putt for birdie, and I am in these sticks. So just trying to get some good footing. And today it was really windy as well, so I thought it looked good. It might have been a little right, but I think the wind kind of held it straighter for longer. So just cleaning up for my par. Hole 3 is a par 3, 181 feet. This is another pretty dead straight shot toward the basket. There are some trees surrounding the basket that you have to miss, so I'm just throwing my judge and hoping I don't hit any of them. But I hit that one there, and I am 20 feet from the basket. And I had a good putt there, so my first birdie of the round. So this is the first hole that is a par 4. It's 263 feet. I think it's a par 4 because there are a lot of trees at the beginning, and if you hit one, it's really hard to recover. So just trying to throw something straight up the gap there. I'm throwing my Mako 3. And then you can see that it kind of turns to the right. I went a little long, but I still have a look at the basket. And I realized that I do not ever practice my straddle jump putts, so that's something on the to-do list. But I'm just trying to clean up for birdie, and I do. Hole 5 is also a par 4. It's 311 feet. This is very uphill, so I think that's the reason why they play it a par 4. So I'm just throwing my sting on kind of an Anheuser line, and I like to throw it high so that I can kind of go over those trees there. I used to try to throw the low line, but I would just usually hit a tree and it would knock me down, so I like the high line. And now I am approaching with my straighter judge. Just trying to give it good height to get up there. And I'm pretty close to the basket for my birdie. Hole 6 is a par 3, 342 feet. This is a really fun hole. You have OB right and left in the long grass, and it is like a downhill throw, but then the basket is on a slope. So I'm just throwing my ballista, trying to get a full flex out of it and land close to the basket to give me a look. And I leave it a little short, so I have to make a decision if I want to lay up or run it. It is a death putt, so I'm definitely going to be laying up. And laying up is still even scary. I don't know, I just try to keep it high so it kind of lands on the ground and stays there. And it does, luckily, so I just have an easy tap in for my par. Hole 7 is a par 3, 244 feet. There is OB on the left in the long grass, so I will be throwing my Champion Mako, and I'm just trying to keep it low and just straight at the basket. And I thought it was a good height. I don't know if the wind slapped it down or what, but now I'm left with this putt. I don't know, it's probably 25, 30 feet away. And I tried to put some height on it because there was a tailwind, and I thought it looked so good, but it just got smashed down again, so just trying to clean up for my par. Hole 8 is a par 3, 240 feet. This is a straight shot. You may think that it is an anhyzer, but you should keep it straight. Anytime I try to put any anhyzer on it, I usually end up in the right bushes, and it's hard to get your par from in there. So I leave that a little short, but I do have a look at the basket. Oh, just left it high and a little left. Another easy cleanup for my par. Hole 9 is a par 3, 202 feet. I will be throwing my Jawbreaker zone. There is OB in the long grass on the right. So I'm just trying to throw it out to the right and have it fade in toward the basket. And I just leave it low again and it doesn't get the finish that I want. So I have this long look at the basket. And you can see there's a whole bunch of people out on hole 1. And I am nervous. So I was just trying to place it close to the basket, and I should be able to clean that up for my par. But I leave it low. You can see I'm giving Chris a death stare. I still feel really awkward when people are around and we're filming. I need to, get more comfortable, but finishing off with a -2. So thank you guys for joining me, and I hope to see you guys on the back nine. Thank you.